Hey, yo, welcome to another edition of the 1 hour Get Down with your boy Dre the Drizzle and Macaroni the Don.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome everybody to another edition, another weekly edition, your weekly edition to the 1 hour diggity down, giggity get down. What's happening, Drizzle?
The giggity get down. Man, I gotta come up with a better system of plugging these headphones in than we it all the way across and underneath some shit.
Yeah, them headphones big as hell too, Jack. You like a test pilot.
No, that's cause they supposed to be for the game action.
Yeah, them noise canceling. Them noise canceling
Yeah.
at the yeah.
I guess they if I turn them up loud enough, they cancel out just about everything.
Oh, that's gonna cancel everything. You turn them all the way up. You ain't gonna be able to hear shit. Nothing.
I know I have to turn them up louder than what I turn my speakers up.
Yeah.
If I plug them in on speaker volume, I got to turn it up twice as what it was. I don't understand it, but it do what it's supposed to do.
Well, all right, Driz, we're here to another week, man. We're gonna I guess we can break down the week of what happened. It seemed like the only thing that's dominating the news right now is the Russia thing. So
I mean, you
know what? We talked about Russia a couple of times already. So do you feel that people are like getting burnt out on hearing about it already? Do you feel it?
I think people are getting burnt out on hearing bad news.
Just bad news, period. You say
just bad news, period, and not only just bad news, but bad events.
Yeah.
I think humanity is starting to get to the point where we're sick and tired of all these bad events happening.
Yeah, because we've been dealing with COVID for the past 2 years, and a lot of death been going on with that, and then all of a sudden you stack a war on top of it. And I think we're starting to come out of this. I think we're starting to come out of the COVID thing, but
see that ain't the only war that's been happening, bro. It ain't just been, it ain't just the one that's kicked off this year. There's 60 other wars going on this planet.
Yes, a lot of wars going on. There's a lot of wars going on this planet.
We're constantly fighting each other, meaning humans, for resources. And some borders and an imaginary line, some resources and an imaginary line.
Yeah, 100.
It's an imaginary line that we drew in the sand or in the grass or over the mountain or across the field or through the ocean and through a lake.
Yeah, like you said, it's a lot of wars that's going on that just don't get the coverage. It's a lot of underground wars and a lot of shadow wars going on, and it's a lot of wars. There's a lot of stuff that's going on out there that ain't getting the press for it. But, this is a big world event because this can legit start something huge, So,
I mean, for the Ukrainian people, it and the Russians, it is pretty huge.
Yeah, this is a huge deal. It's a huge deal. Either for us in the U.S., it's a huge deal because if it gets too much out of hand, then a lot of our sons and daughters are going to be going over there, So it does affect us.
It does, and I really hope that we don't get to the point where we have to send ground troops.
Yeah,
because I seen that them Ukrainians done put some mighty decent sized bombs on some drones.
Yeah, man. I think you know what? I think that if the United States did get involved, I would feel like they should just do it drone warfare. Just send them drones over there. Them drones could do a lot of damage. But once something from the U.S., once the U.S. takes a shot at anything Russian, it's on and popping, and they want to avoid that.
Their first strike is what I've been telling y'all for the past 2 weeks. Their first strike is ISS. That big sun is coming down, bro.
Hey, was you the one that sent me that when you said that the Russian cosmonauts they stopped they stopped doing experiments with the U.S.
With the Germans.
Oh, so they stopped.
They stopped working with any country that has sent sanctions against Russia.
They can't fuck with them.
The cosmonauts that are up there
are like fuck y'all. Okay, fuck you.
Fuck
you. I'm over here.
You know what?
I'm gonna be on this side.
We have ship that says we can go home. but he no told us to come home. When he tell us
Shit, they
to
can't
come
come home.
home, we
They
blow
can't.
you up.
They
What you mean they can't come home?
They can't come home because they ain't got no way back. How they gonna get
Yes.
back?
How they gonna get back? There are like 4 escape pods on the space station.
So you think that they would? I don't think they'd do it. I don't think if Putin told them to leave, they couldn't just. Well, maybe you're right. I have to Google that to see if it's a way to get out of the.
Yeah, it's a way for them to get off. Believe that. There is an escape plan. It might not be an ejector seat, but it's something like that.
Do you honestly believe that they up there not talking to nobody? Like
I don't think that
like the
they're
Russian
not talking.
like the Russian
They're just not
astronauts on one
working.
side, the Russian astronauts just on one side. Like, man, we ain't talking to them.
I mean, that depends on the experiments they run.
That would be
The
weird,
experiments
man.
might be, you know, at a point where they can't not do their experiments.
And that's crazy, man. I mean, this shit that reached all the way up to space.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Yeah, it's military, bro. That's military.
Yeah, they are pretty much military. Yeah, that's true. Yep, you're right.
You know, you start you taking money from the big guys. The big guys need money to give orders to the little guys so they can make more big money.
Right. It's a fine line they got to walk up there, man. It's just weird. I just hope this shit gets sorted out.
All I say is I hope all our astronauts and cosmonauts are safe.
Just get along. Don't go in there fighting.
Please
listen.
Please keep the science in mind,
right?
And keep your science going. Your science is bigger than your nation.
Hey, because if y'all get the rumbling up there, somebody punch a hole in their wall, all y'all fucked. It's a vacuum out there. Everybody, the station hose is gone.
See, what you missing is the simple fact that every one of the astronauts up there got access to pistols. You best believe it's pistols.
Why would you need a pistol in space? Why would you? It can't
why?
Be no weapons.
Why would you need a pistol in space?
Why?
Because humans.
No,
because humans. Because humans do stupid shit to hurt other humans, and someone has to be the good guy with the gun.
I'll take that back. It's somebody. They might have.
It's now they're probably locked up in a safe location
in case it pop off.
In case it pop off.
So one of the Americans be like, man, fuck these Russians. I'm finna go pop this joint open. How would a gun act in space? Because there's no gravity there. So how would a gun would a gun shoot in space?
Yes.
Will it affect the bullet?
Now the thing about it is you're gonna get that explosion of the bullet, right? And it's going to do this. So whoever's holding the gun is going to get pushed back at the same amount of force that the bullet's coming out. So they splitting that force in half. So the bullet's going to go half the speed, might have half the impact depending on the caliber of the bullet.
Okay, let's see. What would happen if you shot a gun in space? Okay, so this could lead to all kinds of absurd scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
Fires can't burn in the oxygen-free vacuum of space, but guns can't shoot. Modern ammunition contains its own oxidizer, a chemical that will trigger the explosion of gunpowder, and thus firing of a bullet. Wherever you are in the universe, no atmospheric oxygen required. The only difference between pulling the trigger on Earth and in space is the shape of the resulting smoke trail in space. It will be an expanding spear of smoke from the tip of the barrel. Damn.
Yep. Versus a cloud of smoke that's interrupted by airstreams.
Damn. So that's still your ass.
Yeah. That's still your ass, Mr. Postman.
Still your ass. So I can pull that thing, get you, it's over.
Yeah.
That's our Google moment of the day, folks. The one I would get down, that was brought to you by Google. Not really. Not really.
Wasn't brought to you by them, but they helped us get the information that we need to get to you.
Right. Don't want to be cloud chasing over here, but that was brought by Google. Not really. Okay, so Dre, did you see the video I sent you with a slaughterhouse on the group Slaughterhouse on Instagram.
Oh yeah,
arguing and shit.
With the Slaughterhouse internal beef. I mean,
Yeah,
I feel like the other two members, Joe
it's basically Joe Budden and Royce versus Joel Ortiz and Crooked Eye.
Now
they split in half.
But see, Joe and Royce both went off and did other things.
No, what Joe didn't really. Joe just
Joe retired.
Yeah.
Joe said he retired from rap.
As far as rapping, Joe ain't did shit except the podcast. So he can afford. He can afford to.
He ain't rapped since Drake shut him down.
They didn't pay. Joe getting his money from his podcast. His podcast gonna pay him.
Yeah, so he feel like he bigger than rap now. He don't necessarily need to do music to get his point across.
But the whole thing, they arguing over business stuff. They arguing over. They said the Crooked Eye said they had a deal on the table for a big old bag, and they turned it. And Royce and Joe Budden and Royce turned it down. And Joe Budden and Royce was on IG like, no, we didn't turn it down. We were just asking about the business part of it. We didn't say no to it. You know what I'm saying?
But you didn't say yes to it either.
And
if you're not saying yes,
right,
then you're saying no.
Right. And Joel came on there. He said that Joel came in on their live towards the end. He came on because he said that people were watching and they got at him talking about that. They said that he was lying. They said that Joel Ortiz is a liar. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
when it all comes down to the business, man, the business part, man, I'm telling you, man, you can start rhyming with your friends and just having fun and everything, man. And once money comes into
once that money comes
into it, that's been the downfall of a lot of good rappers, a lot of good groups. That's always the downfall of it right there. When it comes to the business part.
That's because when it comes to business, people have issues keeping it 100. Everybody always trying to get the bigger bag.
Yeah.
I want the biggest piece of the bag, even though I ain't do the most work.
All of them on the 25% stake in it, though. They split it down the middle as far as like merch and all that. Everybody got 25%.
I think what really got to Royce and Joe was the title.
What title? What was the title?
I think the title of that project was what really got it. It was something like the Death of Slaughterhouse or something. It's something of that nature where it's like implying that Slaughterhouse is over with.
The thing was, they said that Joel Ortiz had put up an emoji with a burning pig emoji because at the pig they logo sort of like Slaughterhouse, something like that, and he put like fire with the pig. I guess he was like saying it was over or something, and that sort of that pissed Joe and them off, I think. And so Joel Ortiz, he got an album coming out pretty soon, and from what I hear, some of the tracks on there are dissing Joe and Royce. So when they got on the live, with them, he was like, Joe was like, I love you, man. What you want me to? He was like, what you want me to do? Or something. He was like, man, support the album. Fuck with the album. He was like, what? How I'm gonna support an album that you dissing me on, nigga? Is you crazy?
I mean, if you ain't heard him literally diss you, how can you say he dissing you? I haven't heard it.
Dre, they know. They got people on the inside. They know. If he threw any kind of darts at them, they know.
I mean, but I just seen her, 11 miles ago, Joe told Joel to SMD.
My dick.
He told him
they said it. Look, we didn't get all that because they ended the live. Once Joel was like, when he says when Joel had asked Joe Budden to support the album, he was like, man, they ain't getting involved with that fuck shit, that nonsense, because he noticed he dissed them on the album.
I mean,
he has to know.
Joe, but at the same time, Joe ain't never really had his mic skills never impressed me. And I love Royce, but as a wordsmith, as a battle rapper, Royce go in. But as I
thought Royce was one of your dudes.
My problem.
No, that was Devin the dude.
That was Devin.
Devin the dude is your okay, yeah.
But see, my problem with Royce is Royce get too caught up in his bars instead of making a dope song.
Royce
He
done been
doesn't
around.
make
Look, Royce done been around M too long because he damn near got bars just like him.
But that's
Royce
because they're
Royce
twins.
Bruh.
They're peas in a pod. They both sharpen their iron against each other in battle rap.
100.
But being battle rapper, battle rappers don't make good music.
No, they don't, because they don't. Yeah, I agree with that.
Which was one of my big problems with a lot of East Coast music. They got too busy into battle rapping instead of making good music.
The only battle rapper that I really seen really sort of make it was your boy that went to Dipset, 40 Cal, when he was back in the day when he was on MTV. That what was it, Snap or something, Smack or something like that.
But see, how long did his career last on the mainstream?
He's still with Dipset.
I mean,
he's still with him.
He's still with him, but
he was on a couple of albums. But that's but what you're saying, that's the only person that I really seen that came out of the battle rap scene that really did a little something. Like a lot of battle rappers, man, they choose to stay battle rappers because that's where they make their money. They make their money, because they better off doing that.
They can't make a good song, and just because you can battle rap, and my thing is, battle rapping is like fast poetry. It's fast, angry poetry, because a lot of battle rappers don't have music. I've noticed that,
and you could tell in the battle rap setting nowadays, you could tell that it's not freestyle. They wrote their shit. They just remembered it. It's like a. It's like a poem. It's like a poetry slam.
I don't know if it's. I've heard this.
It's not battle rapping. It's poetry slam.
Them like the crowd will interrupt them.
Yeah, and then they just go right back to what they were saying. You know what I'm saying?
And they go right back to it. They'll step back 3 bars.
They'll step back 3 bars. Yeah.
I'm like, I thought y'all was battle rapping.
You're not freestyling.
And battle, you don't
you battle writing.
Rehearsal moves.
You battle writing. You're not battle rapping.
You battle writing. So in other words, you're doing aggressive poetry.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's all it is right now.
And I know it's a lot of people out there that ain't gonna like to hear me say that about battle rapping. You ain't.
But it's true though. I mean, it ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, you're still writing your own shit.
Just about the bars. It's also about the story that you tell to the listener.
Exactly. And you still writing your own shit. I mean, it ain't gotta be. I mean, shit.
I definitely ain't hating on that word skills. Believe
you know
that. That ain't my drama. I can't bob my head to no battle rap.
Everything evolves. Everything evolves, and that's how battle rapping doesn't evolve.
That's how battle rap evolves.
That's just a part of the circle right now. That's it. It'll go back to it eventually, but no, not right now. I mean, everything is written, everything is planned out. You know what I'm saying? They got routines to throw a ball at somebody and diss them. The shit be deep as fuck. You know what I mean?
I miss that improv cipher.
Yeah.
Where you throw on a beat and everybody get a minute on the beat.
But I don't even believe that the BET cipher, those the hip hop awards, I don't even believe that's off the dome no more. I don't believe it.
No,
I don't think that's off the dome. I don't think that's off the dome no more either, man. It's probably because it's all cut up. It's not live. You know what I mean? It's like
what they record, what they air on TV ain't everything that happened in the cipher.
Right. Exactly.
I guess I'm just old school. I miss that, sitting around with the guys.
Like I'm saying, like, hey, I said this before. I said this before. I'm starting to sound like the old heads that I used to hang with back in the day when they were saying rap done changed. It has changed. It done changed.
But that's rap though. Like, who was that I heard say?
I don't want to be that person, but it's the truth.
Rap ain't changed. My thing is, I don't think rap has really changed. I just think more avenues came to light.
As far as like sound, like it's more ways.
It's more diverse. There's more diversity
to get out, and it's a lot of diversity. Yeah,
you got diversity in it now.
You got gay rappers out there now rapping openly gay, and that 10 years ago you couldn't do that shit. 10 years ago that was not popping. It wasn't.
No, you would have got shunned and stricken for coming out the closet.
Yeah, 100%.
But you know what though, man, Nas X, that last his last album, I was it's good music, bro. He makes
You know what?
good music.
And Lil Nas X, he had when he came out with that Old Town Road, he was put in a box as being like child friendly because a lot of kids love that song.
But that
So-
song isn't child
No,
friendly.
it's not. It's not. Not at all. Trust me. I know.
That
It's
song
not.
is not
But
kid
A
friendly
lot
at
of
all.
a lot of kids love that song.
Yes,
so
because it
when he
has
said-
a good beat.
He started getting all provocative and everything because he wasn't going to let them put him in that box. You know what I'm saying? Because that song, a lot of kids like that song, and he didn't want to get put in that box of being a kid friendly rapper. And I don't
But
blame
then,
him. I mean,
he still
let him
make
do
he
him.
still makes songs that kids like. I mean, the kids like his music because they feel the tempo. His voice sounds really, really young, and he's speaking his truth. He wants to be able to speak his truth.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
No,
I say he should be allowed to. I mean, shit.
I
mean,
tried
it's
to tell
it's
my
it's enough.
homeboy
It's enough room in the game
down
for
in Bama
everybody.
that you get just you got the hip hop flow, but you put it over a funky country beat.
Yeah,
Pimp C
they
was doing this.
they
in
knew
the
they had
90s.
something. They knew they had something when they was working on that.
Oh shit! What happened? I can't hear you. Did I
You can't
turn
hear
my-
me at all.
No, I think I turned my volume down on my headset.
Oh, okay. Yeah, watch where you putting your arms at, man.
No, I look. It's on the wheel.
Oh yeah, yeah. Watch where you putting that wheel at.
It's on the wheel. It's sitting here playing and tumbling around with the cord and was like, I don't hear him.
All right, so let's go to this subject, Dre. How did you feel about Mr. Joe Biden's State of the Union address over the past week? Did you see anything on it?
One, I seen a report on the State of the Union, but I did not watch the State of the Union myself.
It was shorter than I thought. It was shorter than usual. It seemed like it was kind of shorter than it usually is. They usually go like an hour and a half. He went like an hour, 15 minutes, like an hour 5, like a little bit over an hour. That's how long he went.
I would not be surprised if it was full of more disappointment and half-filled promises.
No, he was pretty much trying to unify the country. He was the message of his State of the Union speech was unity. He was trying to unify the country. He didn't mention he didn't mention January 6th. He didn't mention January 6th, which he could have if he wanted to, but he didn't mention it. He didn't say nothing about it.
Joe can't do it. There will never be unification without gentrification on one side or the other.
No, well now let's go back to what you just said. You said no unification.
There won't be no unification
without gentrification. Now, please tell me what you meant by that.
One culture has to lose. There can't be a unification of the people of the U.S. until one of the cultures loses.
So you're making it about the racial thing.
I ain't making it. I ain't say race.
You said gentrification. I mean, it's
culture. The
gentrification is pretty much gentrification is pretty much the taking of a certain people of colors.
A group of people. I didn't say which one. I didn't say which one. I didn't say the black one. I didn't say the white one. I didn't say the brown one or the yellow one. I said one of them. I ain't saying which one. I ain't picking no sides. I'm just saying that's what's going to have to happen. They want a civil war. Why do they want a civil war? Because they don't want to give up nothing to let us have something. They're not giving up any damn thing, but they won't let us have it.
Who's not giving up anything though? Who are you talking about?
The people, the ops. as the youngins will say, the ops. We all know who the ops is.
You know what, Dre? I think that he was just trying. He was just trying to unify the country with that speech. That's all he was trying to do. And if he fails, he fails. I mean,
because
I think that
I see this sticker that say I did that.
I think that if he fails, he fails at it. But I felt that he nailed it. I felt he did pretty good at it. And we know, okay, Joe Biden is old. We get it. Okay, I know he's old. You know he's old. We get it. Okay, stop all the shit. We know he's old. Hell, but he's a political veteran.
I don't see us ever having a president under the age of 60.
No, we're not, because they're going to keep all. Listen, we're not going to have any type of president. We're not going to have any kind of new young blood in there until all these old folks get too old to do it.
But by the time these see, that's the problem. We can't wait for them to stop, because they're not going to stop. We got to vote them out.
I don't even think that Joe Biden is going to rerun. The only way that Joe Biden runs again is if Trump goes back. If Trump wins the election again, if he wins the nomination for the Republicans, then I think Joe will run again. If he doesn't win the nomination, I don't think Joe's going to run for the next term. I don't think he is. I don't see it.
I think the Dems are going to fuck up and let Joe run again.
The Dems always fuck up, of course.
That's why that's why Joe's going to run again. That's why Joe is going to run again.
Yeah, and that's why if Trump wins the nomination, he's going to win it. He's going to win it over. Yeah. No doubt. They'll find a way to fuck it up. They always do.
I don't think Trump is going to be the Republican pick. It's going to be somebody way more dangerous.
Yeah, I don't see how he has to be the nomination, because you still got all these Republicans in office that still sucking his balls. I mean, they scared of him.
But see, that that
man has no political power whatsoever, and he's still out here. He got these motherfuckers scared to death to even say one bad thing against that dude, because so many people voted for him in the last election, and so many people still believe that he's the president right now.
I mean, well, you can believe in one hand, shit in the other. We know this one gonna fill up first, because it's a lot of people that believe in stuff. I ain't gonna. They believe in a whole lot of stuff that ain't came to fruition.
Yeah, true.
And they say that Trump was actually got in the White House and he was the president, but Trump wasn't running the country.
Well, hell, who else was running the country? Because the show went to shit.
Exactly. You know why it went to shit?
Listen, I'm not one of those people that believe that there's a damn with somebody behind the curtain pulling those puppet strings. I don't believe that shit.
You ain't gotta believe it. I'm gonna give you proof of it right now. All those people who made millions of dollars of donations to these political leaders are the ones who run the country. The people who give them,
as far as policy, as far as policy, 100%, yeah. Because
those people in turn get back tenfold on their investments. They make an investment into Trump. They made a huge investment, and it paid off. You know how many people made millions of dollars during it? I mean, the rich got dumb richer. It went from dumb rich, bro.
Yeah.
You know, when you got a company, well, let's take Amazon for instance. 3-4 years in a row, Amazon ain't paid no taxes, and every year their profit margin was increasing by hundreds of billions.
Yeah,
not millions, but hundreds of billions.
Yeah.
We got the first trillionaire during the Trump presidency.
Yeah.
So that you want to know where that money came from? That money came from them people who donated.
Lobbyists. Yeah. Lobbying. Yeah.
They lobby for these companies. Amazon, Google, name an oil company.
Yeah, just put any
defense contract.
Just name any oil company and put it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. You throw in any oil contractor, any defense contractor, them the ones who making all the money, them the ones who control the gas prices, and they got people fooled thinking that the president controls the gas prices. He don't control the gas prices. He got to pay the same for gas you do.
You have to see the reason why the gas prices are rising up, people, is because
of war.
Of war.
Of war.
We get oil from overseas. We have a stockpile of oil that we have bought in over the years, right? There's no oil in the United States. It's probably oil like in the Gulf, offshore. That's where we get our oil from.
A few places inland that's got oil, but for the most part,
we mainly get our shit offshore drilling. That's what we get our shit from, right?
And we keep the oil that we get from our land and put it in storage.
Yeah, yeah. But they still want to buy oil
from those people. I ain't saying that is true. I just kind of know for a fact that the U.S. stores we don't send oil out. Our oil don't get sent out. It stay right here.
We got billions and billions of gallons of oil.
Yeah,
stockpiled. We
barrels.
If oil stopped right now, we would probably have enough oil for 100 years.
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Stockpiled? You don't think?
I think stockpiled. We got enough to last before it becomes crisis mode. Maybe 5 years before crisis mode.
Damn, really? Yeah, we do go through a lot.
I'm saying 5 years.
Gas,
yeah. I'm saying 5 years before gas. During that time, I guarantee you, when we stop bringing it in or they stop sending it over here, our gas will go up to $10 or $20 a gallon.
Yeah, buddy.
But hopefully by the time that happens,
that's when it's time to ride a bike.
It'll be cheaper to buy a remote control car. or an electric car.
You know what? If oil was to stop, I believe that we would have a way to. They just go. We would just go strictly electric. Strictly.
Yeah.
Strictly and it can be done now. It can be done now.
Rivian definitely killed the game.
It can be done now. When I was going out of town, I saw a damn Tesla charging stations at gas stations all through Illinois. So you can charge your electric car. You can do that. So it's possible. It can be done. I think that we should go. I think that we shouldn't be so dependent on oil anyway. I think we should go electric. But honestly,
see, and herein lies the people who control the people we vote for. These big corp got their hand on everything, and big corp's main mission is to make money by any means necessary. Indeed. It doesn't matter who has to die for it.
Indeed.
Who has to get played for it, who has to suffer. They don't care. They want to make their money, and they're going to make the money as long as we keep letting them.
Indeed. So on that note, we're at the 30-minute mark.
No, do you want to 30 minutes?
Do you want to try to play something that won't get us flagged?
Nope. Nope. I don't want to play nothing. I don't feel like you got some music you want to play. You play something.
No, I ain't got nothing. I ain't got nothing I can play. So
you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing you can play, man. Okay, so we're. I gotta wake my mouse up. Okay. I need to find. I'm gonna pull up one from his album.
From who album?
She sees it.
Is this a playable song?
Yes, that's why I'm pulling it up from his album.
Okie dokie. Well, let's do that. He get on here and see a song playing, he gonna jump in with us. He love to hear his shit.
Mm-hmm.
He popping. He gonna pop on.
That's always. That's just what he do. Wouldn't expect nothing less.
Exactly.
But I ain't gonna even lie. I gotta find it.
Oh shit. Well,
yeah. I ain't have it queued up. I ain't have it ready. I ain't gonna even lie to y'all like that. I ain't gonna fake no front, none of that. That ain't gonna be me. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Yeah, we keep it gutter here. We keep it gutter on the get down. So ain't nothing planned, ain't nothing mapped out. We just keep it organic. It's what we do.
It's what we do. It's what we do. Keep it 100 with
Keep it wonderfully organic. But in the meantime, in between time, while Dre is looking for this track to play, I would like for you all to go to Top Post Talk on YouTube, all one letter, Top Post Talk. Subscribe to the channel. We do wrestling commentary every Tuesday night. It is pretty cool to listen to. If you're into wrestling, give it a listen. You can also go to my page, Macaroni332, on YouTube, where you get the 1 hour get down every Saturday night. And I normally do my Dallas Cowboy commentary during the football season. And I might get into it a little bit of stuff that goes on in the off season. I haven't decided that yet, but maybe I will. And just check us out on YouTube. Go to AMNM on YouTube. Go to AMNM1 on Twitch. Go to my page, Macaroni the Don on Twitch. And go to Dre's page. It's Top Post Talk again on Twitch. Give us all a follow and a sub. That'll really help us out. We'd appreciate it. You ready, Drez?
Yeah, I'm think I'm about ready for this track here.
All right, run the track. What's the name?
Oh, they see it right there. They see it right there. It's IDGAF. GC just featuring Alex Boa. Sorry about the echo. Y'all just going to deal with it. Here we go. Better play my damn song, yo.
Put on your shoes and take a walk through my mind. Everything goes in reverse. It's like the darkness is shining. Feeling like a prisoner when I open my eyes. Giving you what you deserve from all the hurt and the lies. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, what you be thinking. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck what you say about me, what you be thinking. I don't really give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck. I could give up unless I give in my heart to the pop at my test. Keeping the stuff, but I gotta confess that I do not conceal guns. So who am I trying to impress? On top of beefing, I gotta get this heading out on my journey to conquer the quest. I'ma just be a real one. Every day giving my best, elevating the steps, and I'm testing my methods and learning respect for the shit that I said, and I'm getting these deals done. Making my way up the mess since I don't give a fuck, ain't no reason to flex. I'm only gonna be number 2 when I'm putting my shit to the test. Now that the kettle is bubbling, haters are hovering, don't give a fuck like the government. Sticking my dick in the oven, the don't got the glove on it, I'm fucking loving it. And now that my energy summoning enemies, doubling, troubling me with their mumbling, blood-sucking, bumbling motherfuckers getting up from me, struggling. Affecting me minimum, homies switching up, don't know what got into them, they with the drama. I'm not even listening, now the participant don't got the shit to give, it's insignificant. I don't got time for all this stuff. I'm Alex BOA and I just do not give a fuck. Put on your shoes and take a walk through my mind. Everything goes in reverse. It's like the darkness is shining. Feeling like a prisoner when I open my eyes. Giving you what you deserve from all the hurt and the lies. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, what you be thinking. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck what you say about me, what you be thinking. I don't really give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck. If I'm surrounding me, why these voices is constantly drowning me? Automatically doubting me, talking that shit from the side, so it's full like the rest of me. I'm that prophecy. Anybody wanna touch me, don't let it become for supremacy. The fire inside of me is steady growing and burning, fulfilling my legacy. I'm in beast mode, rage critical, fighting my angel over something not biblical. It's so pitiful how these niggas wanna ridicule nothing they say that is factual. I can't hear the factual, straight with a skeleton, what pussy, this shit ain't practical. There's no individual can be the cynical when I'm most turn to cereal. It's funny how niggas keep riding, jealous of your moves when I stop it. Cause once you take off like a rocket, they steady tapping on my pockets. See, they hating the profit, but continue watching and hoping that a nigga give it up. Don't wish on my downfall, cause the blessings I'm getting make you wanna huff and puff. Just sit there and listen, cause this recognition to every hater, I done had enough. Nobody really got the guts when the evil is seeping in, I feel so swallow up. walk through my mind. Everything goes in reverse. It's like the darkness, it shines. Feel like a prisoner when I open my eyes. Giving you what you deserve from all the hurt and the lies. I don't give a fuck what you say about me, what you be thinking. I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, see, I don't give a fuck what you say about me, what you be thinking. I don't really give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck. See, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, yeah. Welcome back to another one. We're back up in and remove that.
We
Yeah.
back up in. We back up in. There we go. There we go.
Back up in. We're gonna switch it around a little
Back
bit.
up in.
I'm gonna
Yes,
come
sir.
over here. I want to be over here.
My man. It's kind of weird. We usually on the I'm usually on the right. It's
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
weird now. I was just like that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, we are back on the Get Down, man. That was G Caesar featuring Alex Boa. I don't give a F. That was the name of the track on his old album called Underrated, wasn't it?
Yes, that was
go check it
Underrated
out.
Volume 1. I'm still waiting on Volume 2. We've been waiting on Volume 2 for a whole year now.
When you get a chance, go check out that first one. Though I think it's on all streaming platforms, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. G Caesar.
So just search G Caesar, you'll find it everywhere. So Dre, we at the 42-minute mark. We got like 20 minutes left on the Get Down. So what else you got to talk about, brother?
Well, man, I seen something the other day that really disturbed me. I think I sent it to you.
What'd you say?
And
you got to tell me because I can't remember the shit during the week.
I know.
You know, I'm old.
This is one reason I sent it to you. Oh yes. You sent it to me.
Oh, okay. I know. I think I know.
You sent it to me about this. We talked about that. We talked about that on the main show, didn't we?
I think we did. Yeah. But we had so many technical difficulties that we deleted that show. So we can talk about it here if you want.
We can talk about that, I guess.
So come on.
So last week, woman in Wisconsin chokes her lover to death during sex, then dismembers him, according to police.
So they was having sex and she choked him out. She ended up killing him, choking him, doing sex, right? And then she dismembered him afterwards.
But I'm just like, I'm really wondering, did she get hers before she killed him? Or did she kill him because she didn't get hers?
I think that she killed him because she was planning on killing him. I don't even think that she was in the headspace of trying to get one off. She was just in that space of trying to get him in the place where she could fuck him up. And she got him. Because we fall for it. Hey, your average dude gonna fall for it.
Yeah, that pussy trap is a motherfucker, ain't it?
Yes, it is. All day, every day.
We
you allow yourself. Me and Dre, we talked about the shit. You got to watch that rough sex, man, because you don't know what the other person. You don't know the other person's strength. I mean, you can get choked out, man. That shit ain't cool.
Hey, and from looking at her picture, she might be a pretty healthy sized woman.
Yeah. So you got to watch out for those, man.
Yeah.
I saw a story. You want to hear about this story that I saw?
What you got?
This lady, she was I guess a nurse, a CNA.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this was in Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. It's somewhere down south, I believe. I don't know exactly what state or what city. Sorry, folks. But she got arrested for abuse in the nursing home for having sex with old men in the nursing home. Now, let me ask you a question, Dre. Let me ask you something.
How is that abuse?
Hear me out. Listen. Listen, so you an old dude in a nursing home. You about 80, 85. You know what I'm saying? You don't hardly get no visitors no more. You probably your kids probably come and visit you probably a couple of times a week.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your good days are behind you. You're just there pretty much. When you put in a nursing home, you pretty much put there to rot and just live out your last days.
Yeah.
In my opinion, I think that this probably was the highlight of these old men's week.
Duh. Because we're
and
men.
they said that some of the men couldn't even talk because they couldn't talk because I think they were like bedridden or something. But I guarantee you, if you asked any of these old men if they kept it real now, I don't think that's abuse. I don't think they felt that they was abused. They probably was like, "Damn, y'all fucked this up for us."
for a lot of men who have been.
Now look, I'm not playing light of abuse. I'm not playing light of it.
What's the word I want to use? Molested.
But
a lot of men have been molested because it's really hard to rape a man when his penis is hard.
And I guarantee you, those brothers got aroused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got this young chick over here.
You got this, and she wasn't a bad looking girl either. They showed a mugshot. She was nice, black girl.
That would be killing me.
It was a black girl.
Be a bad one, and I'd be like, baby.
No, she wasn't bad. Now she wasn't bad. She was a little pretty. She was a little cute, little light skinned thing. She wasn't bad, but she was cute. She was cute.
Okay, she was cute. So
she was worth it. She was definitely worth it from the look on from the way she looked. But
so you got the bad chicks and the cute chicks that do it. I don't understand this.
Now the thing is,
why do these women pick on the children and the old men when they can go in the Walmart and shop for a penis and leave with it for free? That's the only thing you can go in the Walmart and get and not have to pay for.
Now listen, I can't say for what was in this woman's head. I don't know how she thought. I don't know, but listen. In my opinion, I feel that if these old men could, probably some of them probably could talk. I mean, some of them probably, I don't know if they was in their right mind or they could talk to you. They said some of them couldn't, but I think that if you're in a nursing home and you just sitting there to live out your last days, your golden years, and you ain't getting no type of action, and this woman is out here giving you some action for nothing. I mean, I think she's doing the service.
Yes. I don't understand why they don't have that position filled in the nursing home anyway. There should be one for the men and one for the women.
They came up with the phrase dirty old man for nothing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? These brothers probably look forward to that every week. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Now y'all gonna take that from these brothers.
Whatever shift she come in on, they looking for. They
looking for.
They always sitting at the front door holding the cane.
They looking for. I'm telling you, that was probably the only bright spot of these men's week. Y'all just took it from them.
now, what I need those people out there to understand is, just because you old, don't mean your tree fell down.
Exactly.
So it might not have as many branches as it used to.
When I worked in a nursing home for over 5 years, and I know for a fact that they still got down in that joint. You know what I mean?
Man,
you heard something? You heard something almost every other day that you heard that some man was fucking some woman in
do you not realize how many STDs are running through these nursing homes across this country?
That too. Yeah, I heard that too.
I'm talking about gonorrhea and the clap have made a major it's gonorrhea and syphilis that have made like a major comeback in the nursing homes.
Hey Dre, you gonna tell an 80-year-old dude to put a condom on? They ain't thinking about that shit. They ain't thinking about it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Hey, 3 more years, bro, to the liquid condom come out.
Hey, that's gonna be a game changer. Now listen, folks. Let me go back to this subject for a minute. I'm not making light.
No, we ain't making light of it. But we're also gross young meals.
But what I'm also saying is, if you got those men, especially the ones that couldn't talk, to keep it 100, to talk and keep it 100, I guarantee you they didn't mind at all. Because what other action were they getting? They could have been said something after the first time, so somebody had to have called her.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So evidently, if it went on for a couple of months or a year or whatever, they didn't mind. That's what they wanted.
No,
that was the highlight of their day.
I'm gonna tell. I already know what happened, bro. It's only one or two things. It's only one or two things. Either somebody new came in and was trying to butt up to management and snitched, called her and snitched.
Yeah.
Or it was one of those situations where they was trying to figure out how this person got an STD.
I don't think they said nothing about no STDs being spread around. It was just that she got caught up doing it, I think. Wasn't no STDs talk going. Wasn't no
STDs for that article. So it had to be either she got caught by an employee or some hate ass bitch named Karen.
She was going around giving up that Gawk 3000. I salute you. I salute you, ma'am. I salute you, ma'am. You're doing the service.
Thank you for your service.
God bless you. You might have to register as a sex offender and not working nursing again, but hey, you made a couple of dudes' day.
There's always OnlyFans and MeWe.
Right. Right.
Venmo. I feel like sex workers should sex workers need to get more props than what they actually get. I ain't never bought NAM, never had one. But
listen, sex work is more accepted. It's more accepted now. So like a lot of people, like back in the day, probably like 10, 15 years ago, they was probably ashamed of just being a stripper. They was trying to hide that with everything they could, but now it's whatever.
Yeah,
it's more acceptable, and it should be. I mean, yeah,
it's easier to track and keep track of with video technology than it was back in the day. Yeah. Nowadays, these chicks out here getting money and not having to give it up.
Bro, it was a cop that had an OnlyFans, so she was raking in money, making a killing every week. And she lost her job as a cop because somebody snitched on her.
Yeah, because you know why? She wouldn't give it up.
Probably
some cop, somebody on the force.
It might have, and more than likely it was probably a girl. It was probably another woman. Because a dude, listen, I don't think a dude gonna say nothing. Honestly.
Oh yeah. If he can't, if she rejects him, and he ain't bad enough to take it. If she rejects him and he ain't bad enough to take it, he gonna go snitch.
I'm gonna say 85% it was a woman. Now, if that 15%, if that 15% chance that there was a dude, then that dude is a straight fuck nigga.
Yeah, you know how many incels on the police force?
Yeah. I mean, if you
know how many incels are on the police force?
It's been cops. It have been women cops that got fired because of OnlyFans. Women teachers, women doctors, women nurses that got fired because they had an OnlyFans, and I think they should be able to do that. Why fire them for that? I mean, it's not on their time. It's on their own time. But what they do on their time is their business, right?
That's what you would think. But see, due to social media and people being able to link, that it brings whatever they're associated with. Yeah. And these companies try to,
and they have a right to fire who they want. They have a right to fire who they want to.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have a right to work there. You just have a right to be not disrespected or discriminated. You don't have a right to work there. They can fire you just about all kinds of states now. They can fire you for anything laws now.
Right. So Dre, in these last 5 minutes, we're gonna talk about the Batman, the new movie, The Batman. Your boy. Now you a huge Batman fan. You ain't found the time to go and watch this movie yet. None during the weekend.
I have not found time to watch this movie none during the weekend because I work.
Are you excited for it?
I don't know.
So what makes you not excited for it? Are you afraid that they fucked it up or what?
One, I don't like his costume.
Now, can I give you a spoiler? Just one spoiler. I ain't seen it yet, but this is what I heard. The reason why his costume is the way it is because when this Batman movie starts, he's just in the second year of being Batman.
Okay.
So they're starting all the way over. So he's still learning
To be
he ain't
Batman.
got. Yeah, yeah. So
Like,
that's what I heard.
And
That's
like,
what I heard.
yeah, I seen that it's supposed to be that is prequel action to full-fledged Batman, but
Yeah,
still,
so they said that he's in the second. They said he's in year two. He's in year 2 of being Batman. So everything is not
rookie
put together
Batman
yet.
is of no interest to me.
So you don't want to see it to see how it turns out because I've heard it's dope. I've heard nothing but good about it.
Yeah, that is also the same thing I've heard and read too. But
and you don't want to walk around here with Batman hats and Batman shirts on every fucking day, and you don't want to go and support your boy Robert Pattinson.
Batman had to work every day.
Well, you go and support Robert Pattinson, man, the Twilight dude.
That name means nothing to me.
They say he's emo Batman.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is. That is. Emo. I did hear that. I did hear that twinkle that twinkly from Twilight is playing Batman.
Yeah,
but I still don't like his costume though.
I said,
you can give all the reasons you want to, but I still don't like the costume. I think his costume sucks. I think this Batman costume is shit. The car looks cool. Yeah. I want to see what the car do. The Batmobile, I'm with that one. But dude, costume, I just ain't with it.
Well, I'm gonna try to go see it. I'm gonna try to go see it tomorrow. If I don't go see it tomorrow, I'm probably gonna try to see I'm gonna try to hit a $5 Tuesday if they're showing it.
If it ain't on the box, if it ain't on box, I ain't even worried about it.
So you just gonna wait to the DVD, huh?
Yeah, I definitely have no problem waiting for movies. None whatsoever. Okay. I got a bunch of streaming networks, so it'll probably hit a streaming network before it hit DVD.
The express written consent, the views expressed by Dre the Dizzle has nothing to do with me. He's the one that I don't do anything illegal.
I come with a disclaimer. I'm here to fuck up your mind. Whatever you think you know, I change the questions.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna go try to see it. That's been the talk of the weekend, the Batman. So
let me know how the story is.
We've been waiting for this movie for a whole year and a half, man. So it's finally out. So if you got a chance to go see it, man, go see it. Shout out to Batman, man. I heard it's doing good. So
I should talk to my sister. My sister probably went to see it because my sister is definitely heavily Batman too.
Shout out to the new Batman. Go see it because I am. So, Driz, we got 2 minutes left.
I ain't paying for no movie theater. I'd rather watch it at home.
So we got 2 minutes till the Get Down is over. You got anything else you want to add before we call it a night?
Don't waste your time talking about it. Get off your ass and be about it.
Okay, my man.
You know, stop being sorry and start being helpful. Quit complaining and start maintaining.
That boy said, quit complaining and start maintaining. I'm still in that one.
You like that one?
I like that one. I'm still in that one. I'm still in that one, Driz. What I got to say is, as always, be on the lookout for Top Post Talk Tuesday. Follow Top Post Talk on YouTube. Follow my channel, Macaroni332 on YouTube. Follow the AMNM channel on YouTube. Follow Top Post Talk on Twitch. Follow Macaroni the Don 332 on Twitch.
Top Post Talk on YouTube.
Top Post Talk on YouTube. I said that, Dre.
All one word. You did say that, didn't you?
Yeah, all one word. All one word. Top Post Talk on YouTube. Give us a follow, y'all. We need the following. We're new and we're just starting it out, but we're just trying to get some kind of a viewership going. So we'd appreciate your help. Thank you. Every like helps. Thank you.
Like, subscribe, share.
Like, subscribe, share.
If you dare.
So we're at the 1 hour mark, and that means the 1 hour Get Down is officially done. This has been another week. I have been Macaroni the Don with who?
Dre the Drizzle.
This has been the 1 hour Get Down, and we will have to tell you, have a good night and a pleasant tomorrow. Keep the faith, people. Peace.
I thought